How to render hair. So recently one of my subscribers asked me to make a video on how to render hair. Okay, and so let's start the video here. First of all, before starting the video, let me tell you that the rendering process is gonna be same as the skin. Okay, you can watch here. If you haven't watched the skin rendering video yet, you can click on this I button here, and for the first step I can start with the base color here, and let's select the color and put on the canvas like this. And so next I can add a slightly darker color for the shadows, and we can add the shadows in this region of the hair, but you always make sure that whenever you select the shadow, shift the hue bar slightly for the color versatility. And although here I'm adding much darker color, so it won't affect that much, but you can clearly see the difference while applying the brighter shadows, and this prevents your art becoming muddy. Here I'm just giving the simple process. I do not need to worry about the other tiny things, those can be fixed later. And here apply the shadows in this area, which you can clearly see in this reference. And now I can take a brighter color for the highlights by shifting the hue bar, and here I'm just applying the lighter strokes. Later we can apply more brighter highlights, and here I can follow the highlight shape as it is, just like the reference. So let's put the highlight here, and I'll cut back or erase the highlights to make more familiar with the reference, just like that. Here I can add some more saturated red colors for the vibrancy. Let's apply here. Now I can add more brighter highlights on the top of the artwork and a bit more here. Turn this pressure opacity for the more control. Here I'm just focusing on the overall shape of the highlight. I can refine it later, but for now I'm just capturing the shape. And now I can jump into the tiny sections and refinements, and here you can see how I'm trying to add small details and highlights. I can add some more saturated color here, and here I can add some extra hair strands for those coming out of the silhouette. Just add accordingly to your preference. You don't need to copy the exact thing. You can modify according to your needs. For the second one, I'm just adding the speed paint here, and enjoy the process.